dear students. LFHP Kankavli College Kankavli, Assistant Teacher Mahadeshwar NV. Today we are going to deal with brainstorming activity 1.1 and Astrologer's Day. A1 1. Given below are some descriptions. Discuss them with your partner and find out one word for each of them. An example is given for you. In short, they wanted to know one word substitute for the given concept. The first one is solved for you. The scientific study of the universe and the objects in it, including stars, planets, nebulae, and galaxies. Dear students, you all know about stars, planets, galaxies. Nebulae is the plural form of the word nebula. By these two images, you can get the info that it is a cloud of gas and dust in outer space visible in the night sky either as an indistinct bright patch or as a dark silhouette against other luminous matter. So the study of this all is called astronomy. Similarly, we have to solve remnant activities. The second one, the study of the movements of the planets, sun, moon, and stars in the belief that these movements can have an influence on people's lives. You rightly guess this particular concept is very apt to an astrologer's day. And the word astrology. See, a prediction of what will happen in the future, it is related to prophecy. D. Scientific discipline that studies mental states and processes and behavior in humans and other animals. I am not going to tell the answer of this. For that, you have to search or consult the dictionary or Google it. After that, also, suppose you face any problem, you can ask me at the WhatsApp platform. Do remember, students, we are discussing the brainstorming activities. I am not going to offer you ready-made answers of each and every activity. Here the second activity from A1. In the story, we are told that the town hall park was a remarkable place in many ways for an astrologer to build his business. Discuss it in a group and list the exceptional qualities of the place. Dear students, if you remember in passage 1's video, in thorough manner we have discussed this, that the town hall park was called a remarkable place. One of the answers they have given, a searching crowd. We have gone through the detailed discussion on the same activity. So here I am not repeating the same answer and wasting your time. Better you must go for passage 1's video and check out the answer. The third activity from the same. The astrologer never opened his mouth till the other had spoken for at least 10 minutes. Discuss the reasons behind his act. Passage number 2's video, if you have seen very carefully, we have discussed this activity in detail. You have to check that and get the answer. There we have got the mention that why did he exactly not opening his mouth for 10 minutes. one of the answers they have given here, he is good at reading the people. You have to start your answer as like that. And secondly, you have to write, he wanted to collect the stuff or info from the client himself. A2, first activity. The tactics used by the astrologer to earn his wages are. The answer is itself in passage number 2, where we have in detail discussed that analysis of human trouble was the key nut or the key tact he was using. Passage number two's video will be helpful to find out the answer of this activity too. So we are leading ourselves to the next activity. Second activity from A2. An astrologer's appearance helps us to create an impression on his clients. Complete the following. The given reply by them is the turban on his head. Students, for this answer you have to go for passage number 1's video, where I thoroughly went for the detailed analysis of the same. How did the astrologer's appearance, what was the effect of that, everything we have done. The turban on his head, that was the part which was the last one. Before that, what he had done about his eyes, about his head, that vermilion and everything, that you have to deal with. If you have forgotten, then definitely you have to recheck passage number 1's video. These are very simple activities where you have to choose the correct reply for each given sentence. We are quickly going for that. The astrologer says that if Nayak does not leave his village again, he would. Second will be the correct answer. According to the narrator, the astrologer's success in his profession is primarily due to, is it because of luck? Is it because of the bargains? Is it because of his appearance? Or is it because of his understanding of people? You have to rightly find out the right option. See, the story suggests that the astrologer's comments and observations please people by promising them them success and good fortune. Be careful. Don't be in the don't trap in such a kind of tricks of them. So be careful. If you have gone through the text very well, definitely you could say. Proving as time passes to have been true. So as time passes, it's not the time pass the word that we are using. Time passes. So here time is the noun and passes is the verb word. So proving as time passes to have been true. That means he proved himself that his predictions were true as per the time went on and went on. Third one, flattering them or supporting their own views. Is it the same one? Helping them to learn to solve their own problems. So definitely you have to identify the correct one. Next, Guru Nayak consults the astrologer because he wants to, yes, the fourth one, get the answer to a specific question. Guru Nayak is looking for the man who tried to kill him. And obviously, if you will search for the first, you are not going for the next remnants. To take revenge is the correct one. The astrologer's remark makes Guru Nayak feel all of the following except. So you have to identify which feeling was not there in the mind of Guru Nayak after having astrologer's remark. Reactions of the astrologer's wife to his news suggest that she was unaware of his part. The particular verb was there, gasp. Because of that and the dialogue which was uttered by her, we can get the meaning or the straight message that she was completely unaware of his past. The next activity is related identifying the sentences whether they are true and false. If they are false, definitely you have to correct them. First one, the astrologer gave a correct prediction to the client about his past, that he was stabbed, thrown into a well, and left for dead. You have to say whether it is true or false. When the astrologer came to know that the man whom he killed is alive, he felt that he was relieved of his guilt. You would get the reference at the ending of this topic. So by that way, I think you can easily complete this activity. So I'm just directly go for the next main activities. The astrologer had changed his appearance and his persona when he arrived in the city. Give specific reasons. In passage number 2, you got the revelation that he has to leave his forefather's place. But the answers, means the reasons behind it, are getting exposure in passage 5. And in both the videos, in passage number 2's video and passage number 5's video, you have got the clear cut answer from me related this activity, the fifth activity. So I am not going to explain that here again. Instead, I will explain you the. So here I am not going to deal with the answer of it, because already I have given you detailed answer in passage number 2 and passage number 5's videos. Just I wanted to clarify the meaning of persona. The aspect of someone's character that is presented to or perceived by others, a role or character adopted by an author or an actor. So in our context, means in this particular text, we have to go for the very first meaning that is mentioned here. Another meaning or similar meanings are the image or face. Persona, what that mean in short, the disguising that was taken by the man, and why he has taken that we have seen in passage number 5. And he has taken that he has to he had to run away from his forefather's placement and all, that everything was given, the background was given in passage number 2. So persona means the image that you are presenting in front of the next person. And here what was the image he carried forward? He was not actually the astrologer. The image, the persona he had accepted, that was astrologer. So I think you have got good understanding of the word persona. Now we are going to deal with the next sixth activity. The darkness load that was inside the astrologer has disappeared. Through this sentence, explain the significance of the title and astrologer's day. I have to repeat my just now given instruction that you have to check out passage number 5 for this answer too, because in detailed manner at the ending of the passage number 5's video, I have given you why this title is very apt to this topic. So I will not waste much time because some more important activities are leading towards as like such, and that was also discussed by us. Seventh one, the astrologer feels relieved that Guru is not dead, as it relieves a great burden from him. Critically justify the statement and explain it. To go for this answer or searching for this answer, if you are, then definitely you have to go for passage number 5's video again. At the ending, when he confessed everything to his wife, he mentioned this note towards his wife that yes, now I am free bird and the next step will be of mine, because you know that suppose you are feeling that you are the murderer of someone, definitely you can't live the life in very smooth way. So he was also having the same, and in detail you would get the answer of the same activity. We are going for the eighth activity. The astrologer wins or gets the sympathy of or criticism of the reader in the end. Express your opinion with the support of the main story. So, our sympathy went with astrologer at the end of the story. Obviously, we are every one of us is standing nearby or at the side of astrologer, because he was the man who was continuously suffered throughout his life. Many years, many important crucial years of his were just gone in the air, vanished in the air. He was just only being a runner, going away, only because of his one decision, that he left out the acceptance of his responsibility. No doubt that was the reason that we have to have shaming feeling for him, that he ran away from his responsibility. But at the end, when we realize that he was just no, was the victim of the situation, uh, circumstances, definitely our sympathy went with him when we read that particular topic. So obviously you have to write in this approach the answer of this activity. Now we have to go for ninth. If we have to eradicate the superstitions and other ill practices from our society, what steps would you like to suggest? I must not waste your time and mine on this. Why? Because you know the answer. I am saying this. I offer this statement because if you have gone through the previous video of mine of icebreakers, you must remember that there was the same kind of icebreakers activity which was dealing with eradication of the superstitions. What kind of beliefs are there which are not having any kind of backbone? So mention such a kind of superstitions, and if you wanted to eradicate them, what kind of approaches, programs, steps we are going to deal with. Same sort of activity was there, and there I have given you detailed analysis of that, including some images, practical examples. I have given to you what was the meaning of superstition. I mentioned later on examples I have given through the images. So definitely you must approach yourself to that icebreakers video so that you would collect the answer of ninth activity. Now the 10th activity, that is quite interesting one. Here there is the mixity of context and our practical life. So definitely this is a kind of your response you should offer to that. In the story, astrologer has a great listening power. So we knew that in passage number 2, that one of the techniques or tactics of him, that was in an astrologer's day topic, we have clearly seen that the central character astrologer had a great listening power. Especially in passage number 2, we collected all the references as like such, that he was the good listener. He was listening everything from his clan. At least for 10 minutes he was keeping mum, so that he could collect all the stuff or all the main info by itself or himself from his client. So only because of listening habit or listening power of him, he was very able to know that what is going on in next person's or friend person's mind. In our daily life also, we have to collect this particular power. Why? At dual level. Here particularly they had asked you about keeping or maintaining the good relationship or healthy relationship with the people, and what is the key factor to have such a kind of thing, and that is listening skill. So at dual level you have to go for this answer. At the first one, if you wanted to start any relationship with any person, you must have the listening ability. Why we must have the listening ability? The perfect listener or the great listener is the person who had a great stuff or information in its side, so that he or she could talk or is able to talk with anybody, either that will be a small child or opposite to that old generation. So this is first one. At the very starting you must have, so at the starting of any relationship you must have listening skill. This is about the starting and how to maintain that relationship, or how can we be the great communicator by having again the listening power. Whenever we are connecting with the people, suppose the next person is telling something crucial thing of his or her life to you, then definitely you should be ironic, means what, your ears should be towards that and you should keep mum. So only that thing is happen if you have great listening skill. So that thing we must apply in our day to day life, and obviously we can keep healthy relationship with the people. So I think at my side I have given you the point of view of this answer. It is not compulsion on you that you have to follow my point of view or answer way. You have to add your own views to this particular answer and you go with that. See, any activity will have different sorts of responses, and you have to give your response to it. In no doubt you can take the help of my discussion or analysis on the same activity, but your main concentration should be that you should look into yourself and collect the answer or response of the given activity. Now we are going for the next activity. A3:1. In the story, the following characters reveal their qualities through words and actions. Obviously, that is true one. Pick out the words that describe them from the box and write in the appropriate columns. Here they themselves have given you some qualities or collection of the qualities, and below that they have given you three columns of related to the characters: astrologer, Guru Nayak, and astrologer's wife. The very first that filled by them, that shrewd for astrologer, Guru Nayak, that is manipulative, all the time changing the info or twisting that. Astrologer's wife, she is caring for her husband. So these three qualities they found, and remnant you have to fill up. The words like caring, mean, rational, smart, initiative, aggressive, and impetuous, you are able to find the meanings of them. I just only look at the, or I wanted to tell you the meanings of few different words like gullible and all, so that you are able to understand the meaning of it. And I'm not going to tell you the ready-made answer that this word should be below this title or that title. I will just only mention the meanings of some important words so that it will be helpful for you to collect the answer. The very first word will be, the very first word is gullible. That means easily persuaded to believe something. So by that way you can understand, obviously this wouldn't be the answer of Guru Nanak, that he was not the man who can easily be persuaded. So where you have to place this word, you have to do that one. The next word, that is arrogant. See that here you could collect the word aggressive and there is the word arrogant. Generally, we are wrongly interpret both the words as similar words. Actually, it is not. Aggressive, that's different quality, and being arrogant, that is different quality. See that what is the meaning of arrogant? Having or revealing an exaggerated sense of one's own importance or abilities. So in short, there is the particular kind of personality trait it is, that which is all the time telling that I am the man of importance. I repeat, having or revealing an exaggerated sense of one's own importance or abilities. So this is the basic difference or difference boundary line between both of them, that arrogant and aggressive. Next we have to go for one more word, that is demanding. Demanding, there are two meanings of it. First one, requiring much skill or effort, and bottom of that will be making others work hard or meet high standards and not easily satisfied. So by the word not easily satisfied, you could collect which is that particular character which is having this demanding quality or trait. One more word is there, antagonistic. This is the word antagonistic. Antagonistic, what that mean? Showing or feeling active opposition, means all the time that person is going oppose at your opposition, or hostility, means it is not mannerly behavior at all, it is opposite to that, ill mannered behavior towards you, towards someone or something. So all the time that person could be hostile towards you. So if you wanted to write this word, where you have to put that, that will be your choice. I have given you clear meaning of it. I think that will be very easier now to mention that word below exact title. One more word, and that is skeptical. You could collect it. I just wanted to point out here, see the spelling of its K, and here you would get SC. So there is the difference. You don't think that there is the printing mistake of textbook. Both the words are in the galaxy of the literature or the vocabulary, but usage of them could be found in different regions. First of all, let me tell you the meaning of it. That means not easily convinced, having doubts or reservations. So all the time such a personality is not being convinced easily and also having doubts. So doubtful person, dubious person, these are some words, similar words for it. And here you are getting the when and where we have to use that one. You can use these words, or you can find the use of these two words, means especially skeptical, SKE, that spelling in American or Canadian English, and outside of the North America you would get skeptical, means this spelling. Outside of North America you would get this spelling, and in American or Canadian English you are going to get this spelling, skeptical. So both spellings are same and the meaning is not easily being convinced by anything. So all the time that such a person is having doubt or reservation. At my side, I think I have given you good clarification of important new words. You have to complete that, and after that also, suppose you have any doubt, you could ask me about it. This is one more easy activity they have given, that match the suffixes with the words and make noun. Make nouns from it. One is done for you. So it's very easy activity. I will not waste my time and yours to discuss on it, because it is ready-made answer. You can collect easily from the text itself. All the words which are mentioned here are available in the same text, and the versions of them you can just only have to add the suffixes and you could get the exact word. So we are dealing with the next activity, third one, and if you will observe this activity, you could say that that this will be again my I have to repeat my instruction again, which was given by me just now, that It is very easy. Why easy? It is not because answers are there itself in that textbook, means it is not like the second one, but you can collect the answers. Why? Because in passage number one's video, if you remember, if you have gone through passage number one's video, you can say that yes, loud yes to the answer of this activity, because in that passage number one's video I have given you thorough analysis of the same term irony. I had given you all kinds of examples, including uh, through some images exactly you have collected there the meaning of irony, especially in Indian context or Indian society related. You would collect plenty of examples over there. So I am going to just read this activity, but definitely I must say that you have to go to passage number one's video, where I also mention what's meant by irony, examples, non-textual examples I have given, and plus some textual, means in passage number 1 there was one example and that I mentioned. So now I will just read this activity for you. An astrologer's day has ironic elements where the astrologer pretends to have supernatural knowledge that coincidentally turns out to be the truth. Irony means, now they have given the meaning of irony, which was exactly told by me in passage number 1. Irony means a situation or statement characterized by a significant difference between what is expected and what actually happens. Means man's expectation from the life is quite different, and the collection or offering from the life will be different. Many times in Marathi we are saying that दात आहेत तर चणे नाहीत आणि चणे आहेत तर दात नाही, that criss-cross connection, or between what is understood and what is meant. Find out the examples of irony from the story and write them down. And they have given one example for you. He knew no more of what was going to happen to others than he knew what was going to happen to himself the next minute. And that was from passage number 1 at the bottom, means at the ending of the passage 1. This particular line you can collect. And one more example is there at the opening of this same story, which is indicating the element of irony. This is again one more important thing, that is code mixing. Fourth one, in the story many Indian words are used. Cowrie shells, this is an example of code mixing. Find out other such words from the story and write them down. So obviously cowrie shell, means shell is English word and cowrie of that regional language word. So by that way you can easily get the meaning of code mixing. In simple term, we can say that suppose you are talking in one language, and for the influence sake, if you wanted to create the influence either on the listener or the reader, you have used some regional words from different language, then that could be code mixing. So this is the same, we are going to see through some images exactly what is meant by code mixing. Here you are getting with. What is code mixing? That is the first image you could see that. I will read that for you. Code mixing is possible in bilingual or multilingual environment. Bilingual, that means dual languages, or two languages in between that you could find, or in multi means many languages you can get give and take of such words. Then you are getting the particular thing that it is a particular kind of language contact phenomenon, but there is no harmish to for the grammar of one language or another language. So such a kind of meaning is given over here, and many times, all the time, it is enhancing the language. This is give and take between two different languages. Code mixing is very important element in language. And you would find the examples they have given here, A language and B language. So here, whatever at the opening of my discussion related code mixing, I have given the example that you are talking in English language and suppose you are using Hindi language, the same A and B means for example they have given A and B language. The perfect example I wanted to indicate that school chale hum. So chale hum is Hindi, and school that you inserted over there, that is English. So this is called code mixing. Vice versa, in any language you can do that. The second image you could see of the types of code mixing. uh, on internet I got one article where two different educationists have mentioned, one educationist mentioned that there are two types of code mixing, one inner and another one is outer code mixing, and the another educationist mentioned these three uh, types of code mixing. First one intra, second one is inter, and third one that is mixing. So these are the three types of code mixing mentioned by them. So actually they in board exam they are not going to ask you the types of code mixing, but as we are the learners of language, we must know the different shades of any term. One more meaning, one more thing that I wanted to highlight here, that reasons for code mixing, why we have to use. So here you wanted to just you wanted to have enhancement, different reasons they have given. I just wanted to point out main thing, just you wanted to heighten the lexical or syntactic or vocabulary or sentence influence on the next person. Suppose you are talking about particular group's identity, then you have to use the same language. Suppose you wanted to indicate, suppose large mass of audience is in front of you, but only for few of them, a few among them you wanted to highlight or stress or address, then also you can do the code mixing. So you can yourself can read different reasons of code mixing. But anyhow, code mixing is not the hard match for any language, but it is definitely enhancing both the languages. So that is the advantage of code mixing. One more meaning I wanted to offer you, that is very clear, and some examples are also mentioned in that. We can communicate in any language, but for exact and effective communication, code mixing is necessary. For example, the code mixed words in the novels under consideration, such as Bhartiya Nari, Swadeshi, Kaliyug, Karma, etc., are deliberately used by the novelist because these words communicate effectively and exactly. So, see that the words like Bhartiya Nari. So obviously you know that good English version is there, that is Indian woman, but that is not that much effective as like Bhartiya Nari. So obviously that is much more effective than Indian woman. So by that way we can use some code mixed words in English language too. So from the text you can collect many of the examples of code mixing. I will tell a few of them. That jhatka, that is the word that is Hindi word, and you can collect that one. That is not English word. Jhatka, then chirut, that is one more word, or this is called code mixing examples. So obviously you can easily write the answer of this now. So again, see that meaning with the examples. We are definitely joining to this important activity. Fifth one. There are some phrases where the word crown is used with different shades of meaning. Use the following phrases to complete the sentences meaningfully. One is done for you. If you remember, or if you have gone through passage number 1's video, you would get the reminder to yourself that the same thing I discussed, not at depth, because that was not apt to offer you the analysis of that thing at that moment, because we have to focus on that particular passage analysis. But I mentioned that I touch up the particular word to crown, and I mentioned that sentence: to crown the effect, he wore a saffron color turban around his head. I mentioned that sentence, and I told that such a kind of different words could be attached to the main term to crown, and we are going to see this in exercise. Such a kind of statement I had done in passage number 1's video. You can check out that again. But here now I wanted to give you the thorough discussion or analysis of the same term, each and every term. First, say crown. What is meant by crown? Everybody of you knew about it. Crown means the ornament which is at the top of something, especially royal families or the winners of any competition, they are having that. So crown means toppest of the thing, either in positive sense or negative expression. The first the first term they have given here, that is crowning achievement. Crowning achievement is there, and that is crowning. You can get that greatest of the achievement in man's life or any person's life is called crowning achievement, but that is related to the particular individual's career graph. It is not related to no comparison can be taken place, but if there is comparison, then the comparison was taken place in his or her own career graph. So that is crowning achievement. It is related to individual's graph. To crown the effect, this particular term is mentioned in this that line, that he wound a saffron color. If you have gone through passage number 1 thoroughly, you could say that before saffron color turban, there was a description of his eyes, then vermilion, then forehead, whiskers, everything he was doing. And to heighten the effect of that, he used turban, saffron color turban. So to crown the effect, what that mean? To heighten the effect of something. You are trying to highlight your deeds or your doings, so that you are doing something. One more thing you are adding to the previous efforts. Such a kind of meaning is there of to crown the effect. Third one is there. I wanted to give you this particular meaning. It is from Google I collected. You can read that first. By reading that, you could understand that this term is especially or specifically related to the religious term, that is related to the Jesus. He was having crown of thorns. By in very simple term, I am telling you the meaning of it. Thorns, by that way you can understand, you have to face a lot of suffering, hardships, so many obstacles are there, and after that you achieve the crown, that means success. So if you wanted to have such a kind of background or the situation in any sentence, where you could say that the particular character in that sentence has to face all the hardships, and the result of that, the success. Such a kind of situation if it is there, then definitely we have to use the term crown of thorns. I repeat, after facing suffering, hardships, barriers, that person, that character finally had got success, the crown. If you have such a kind of circumstance or situation reference in any particular sentence, which term you have to use? Crown of thorns. Next one, crowning glory. Here you would get that the best and most notable aspect of something. So see that crowning achievement was related to individual, and that was in his or her own career graph. But here you could say that same aspect is there, but that is related to the comparison with some larger mass or larger galaxy, that is called the best and most notable aspect of something, means the particular person is having central figure, but the comparison could be done with others, that is large, with the large mass, and that is called crowning glory. One more term is there mentioned by them, that is to crown it all. To crown it all, an expression indicating the final item in a list of particularly positive or negative experiences or situations. What that means you have so many things at your side, but you know that term that I just at the last I will present my trump card. That means the trump card would be the final item which could be crown it all, means I had done everything but I had kept one important thing at my hand. One more thing is that cherry on the cake. Cake is awesome or delicious, but the cherry top of that, that is the crowning to it. So such a kind of thing is called crown it all. And I repeat, an expression indicating the final item in a list of particularly positive or negative experiences or situations. If you have such a kind of reference, we have to use to crown it all term. So I will not offer you the ready-made answers of each and every statement, as I have given you thorough analysis of the same, but I will touch up one or two statements from it. First one, I will touch up the C1. In her pursuit of success, Radha has distanced herself from her family. Her fame has become a real. I will repeat, I will not offer you ready-made answer. I will first explain that. In her pursuit of success means in her journey of success. Now, by that statement, you could get that she now has got the success in her life, but for that purpose, what she has to face, Radha has distanced herself from her family. Means she was away from family, her family, to achieve that success. So obviously, her fame, now she had got fame, has become a real. Yes, crown of thorns. She had faced all the hardships, barriers, that she was away from her family, but finally she had got success. So, if you have such a kind of circumstance, we have to use crown of thorns. I think I have given you detailed analysis of this activity, and you have to try yourself to get the answer. My advice to you that don't go for guides or digests. Ask your own brain about the answers, and after that also, suppose you are having any doubt or difficulty, you at WhatsApp platform you can ask me the query, but you yourself solve this particular these all activities you have to solve. So today we are taking halt here. No doubt I know that word usage, speech and some other minor activities are remnant, but why I have to take here the halt, because already all the bulky work is there for you. We have completed code mixing, before that ironing was there, before that one word substitute you have to complete, all the suffixes you have to complete, and now the cherry on the cake, it was this one, that crowning achievement and all, and you have to think on it, you have to practice it in thorough manner. And the latter part, word usage, see I think I'm sure that you have gone through that word usage. So you definitely found that word usage is not only easy matter, there is the mixity of grammar, vocabulary and all other things, and hence it needs detailed discussion, and that's why I'm coming with that discussion later on. So obviously we are coming soon with the next part of the brainstorming, which is obviously be helpful for you. My advice to you students, that stay home, stay safe. We have to fight with this particular corona disease by staying at home and by studying, but don't go away from study. This is my advice to you. For today's I have to take your leave. Again, take care of your safety, students. Bye.